Hey guys, so in this video today I'm going to be showing you how to blend out eyeshadows because I've had a lot of people on Instagram and just people that I've talked to ask me like, oh my gosh, how do you do eyeshadow? Teach me. And so like I figured I'd just make a video because it's a lot easier to reach out to you guys this way. But yeah, if you want to, oh, I also apologize. I have really bad allergies right now. So I'm going to be sounding rough, but we're going to get through it. We got this. But if you want to know how I blend out my eyeshadows, then keep on watching. So the first step to doing like makeup in general is making sure that your face is primed. So I don't have like primer on my face. I have oil on my face right now, but we're not doing like face makeup. But your eyes, people forget to prime their eyelids when doing eyeshadow, and that's like a major step to doing eyeshadow and doing it right, kind of like making sure it stays and like looks as vibrant as you want it to look, is you need to have your eyelids primed. So don't just think your face is the only thing that you're priming, because it's not. So to prime my eyelids today, I am using the MAC Pro Long Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Sometimes I put this on with a brush, sometimes I just use my finger. It doesn't really matter, you can do either one. But I'm just gonna prime my eyelid. Our eyelid is primed. Now, this has a little bit of a tint to it, like a kind of like yellowy tint. They have other tint ones, so like ones that are like white and all this stuff, but this is like, for me and for people around my skin tone, this soft ochre is like the more flesh tone one. Just a little side note. Now for shadows today, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Z palette. These are all my Anastasia single shadows. Now the first shade that we are going to use is this custard color. For me, this is a very neutral transition skin tone color. But if you like are darker and you're watching this, you know your transition colors. Like usually people know like which ones are match their skin tone. The method, like the actual blending itself, is universal, so that doesn't matter. But for me, this is my transition color, is this custard shade. So the one trick to blending is you don't, well, reverse. The one trick to doing eyeshadow is you have to know how much eyeshadow is enough eyeshadow, if that makes sense. You want to start out with using less, because less is more in like to some extent. So if you want everything to look blended, like if you want your eyeshadows to look super blended, you don't want to slab down like a whole brush full of eyeshadow. You're going to have pigment, but you're going to have unblended pigment. So basically what you want to do is you want to take it step by step, like little by little, I should say. So that's about enough. I just dabbed it in there a couple times. You can see the product on the brush. It's not too much, but you always want to, because you saw how much came off there, you always want to hit your brush to tap off the extra, because that's either going to make it unblended, or what's going to happen is you're going to get fallout, and all that's going to fall on your face. I usually, recently, the past like month, 2 months, I've been doing my face and then my eyeshadow, which is a challenge, but it's a good type of challenge. So I don't want to have fallout right now. If I have fallout, it doesn't matter. But teaching you the right way, you always want to like bang your brush to get that extra product off. Now what we're going to do is the color that matches like your skin tone almost, your transition shade, you want to put, this is how I do my shadow, just say, you want to like put it above your crease. So you want to have something that you can blend out. Now, not only is location key, and you judge it based on how your eyes look. Honestly, this is really just, I'm just trying to teach the actual like way of blending, but you do your placement however you want. So I'm putting mine above my crease. Now you can see what I'm doing with the brush. I'm spinning it. You really want to do circular motions a lot, because the circular motions are what blend it out. Alright, now for our crease color, we are using this warm taupe color. And we're going to put some of that on the brush, not too much. Hit the extra product off and then start putting it in that crease. Now, when you put it in, you're going to want to do windshield wiper motions and then blend the circular motions. Yes.
You need to hang your thing on the door that I bought you.
Oh my goodness.
Here's your leggings.
Oh, thank you.
You know?
Okay, thank you. So now that all that product is in here, obviously that looks ridiculous. Things are going to get cleaned up. Things are going to get more blended. But the crease color is down. Then we want to take a fluffy brush, clean fluffy brush, and just kind of blend out all those shades. Well, that shade into the first transition color we put down. So now it doesn't come over here very much, but we are going to put a color in there, so I don't think that's really going to matter. You kind of just get like the point of the technique. But yeah, so far so good. Let me just blend out this a little more. Okay, now this back corner we're not going to worry about yet because we're doing that now. So the next color I'm going with is this sienna color. It's kind of like a brown, reddish, more red than brown. And a small blending brush. And then again, put this on here. Pack that on. And then smack off the extra. Now, when you do, at least when I do, outer corner, I bring it in. And I just like pack it in this corner. Like I will just pack it all in here. And then I will work it into the eye. So I bring it up like that. Now that looks messy. But again, we have this tiny brush and then we're going to have this big blending brush. So we're going to blend everything out with the fluffy brush. And then we're going to pack some more on there. Blend it all out. Now, remember, if we didn't have that first shade down, which you can't really see very well anymore, if we didn't have that shade down, none of this would have blended out as well as it did. So now you kind of can see that like gradient of color, at least in person. I don't know if it transfers onto the camera, but you can see the red, brown, and then that little bit of like yellowy tan. So now under my eye, we're going to clean that up. I just have a cotton pad folded in half, and I'm just going to spray with my makeup remover. So it's a lot more cleaned up. Again, you can always go back in. I see this is a little patchy here, so we'll blend that out a little more. I could throw a shadow on, like a shimmer shadow on my eyes, but I'm not going to do that because we're not going for like a look here. We're going for like an actual like tutorial, like this is how you do something. So again, you have to play around with it. It's going to take a little while, but you will do it. What I want everyone to take from this video is the actual techniques of how you blend, like the motions. Initially, I always put my shadow down and then like put it down like this and then blend it out with like the circular motions. And the easiest is to work light to darker, I guess. So like your skin tone color, crease color, and then outer corner, then inner corner. Makeup is like a free-for-all though. You can do whatever you want to do. That's just my techniques on if you're trying to start learning different techniques and steps and how to do certain things. So I think that's the easiest way to initially learn to work up to other things. But I really hope that you guys found this video useful and helpful to any of you that had questions on how to do certain things. I think it came out pretty well. If you have any other further questions, comment down below and I will try and get back to you and answer those questions. But I guess for now, I will just see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.